Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. And how are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here's the daily CRUMB to help you along your way today. Well, we hope so anyway. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. A little bit later for me. Welcome to the Daily CRUMB with me. Wingish Nime, Nikki Rowe, your friendly, freaky ass, sweet grass water medicine woman. What's Christiana Carr? Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome all you beautiful divine beings right here too. How grows it with you? Hey, it's a Tuesday. Is it a Tuesday for you? Yep, and I come in and I did like all clean and shiny. We straighten my hair today. We just let the curls be. Let the curls be. Oh, I gotta plug in my tablet before that dies. But look at that, I had this set up already, so hopefully it doesn't all go flying. Bring my cord over her. Whoop. There we grow, there we grow. And you see a red ribbon. There we grow. Red ribbon. Oh, baby's not in there very well, is it? Okay. There we go. Get that little in there. Little baby me. Right there. Baby on the inside, baby on the outside. That's not so much a baby anymore. Bigger than me now. Every child matters. Yes, they do. This says, always count your blessings. Look at that. That was a cool, I make my own medicine. So anybody sees this, I think Amic, I don't know if that's the one to make the cork, or maybe that was the wine. I don't know. It was a limited edition. It had the peace sign on the bottle. And that's why I used to put my tincture in it. Like, I'm not a wine drinker, but that's why I bought it. And I found one on my birthday a few years ago. And then when those cleaners came to help, they really cleaned me out. So I don't go with them either. The neurodivergent cleaners do not. I do not recommend at all. They use my own cleaning supplies and they charge the other ones to clean that up. And then I felt like I just had to deal with that because it was somebody else that hired them. And anyways, I just felt violated. I was just saying that to the beautiful PSW. But things still just keep coming up because, you know, I go and look for something and then, oh my goodness, that's not there. That's not there. It was stuff that I had just found, that I needed to go through, and it was stuff that I needed to go through. Nobody knows what's special to you, why you hang on to things or not, so there's nobody. Don't be going through people's sentimental stuff and telling them what they should be getting rid of because you don't think it's worth anything. You don't know what's sentimental to another person. It might be a little piece of paper with just something written on it. You think that's trash and you throw it out, but that might be something that was holding that memory for them. I don't know. What is that? Because for me, there's a lot that the memory doesn't get held up here. It's in those other things, and I see those things, and it triggers those memories, or whatever that is. I don't know. We release, or we let go. Let go and let God. That's all we can do. Here we go. Anyway, I was like sore this morning. I had a great Mrs. Potts. I love the Mrs. Potts because when I'm feeling sad, it helps me have a laugh. Every day. I love it. In every way. Thank you. And, you know, since it's Valentine's, I figured I'm going to wear red or pink every day. Yesterday I had a pink on. Well, after. So usually I do this before I even get dressed, you know. It's one of the first things I do in the morning. It's a daily CRUMB. Starts my day. I used to do it even before my morning scroll, and then I noticed, well, then when I do my morning scroll, if I do all that sharing, then my daily CRUMB gets pushed down to the bottom. So started to do the morning scroll first, the daily CRUMB after, and then once I share that, that's it on the Facebook. And that was 2 in my hand. Just the 1, please. There we go. A reflection, inspiration, and affirmation. Okay, 3 today. 5:41. Here we go. We're getting to be like 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes for fun. Solitude is where I place my chaos to rest and awaken my inner peace. Nikki Rowe. In one hand, you hold your wildness. In the other hand, your quietness. Draw from each as needed. That's a 56, which would make an 11. 56 makes 11, right? See it? Just needs to be wild today, so I let her grow. What is that? A low self-esteem is like driving through life with your handbrake on. Maxwell Maltz. Compose a letter to your future self. Who do you think you'll be 10 years from now? That's a 32, which makes a 5. What about 10 days from now? 10 months from now? Doesn't have to be 10 years. And I love when that one comes up. And maybe even, can you mail it out to yourself? Wouldn't that be something too? Mail it out to yourself. And then see when the future you gets that. Hey, where you at? I don't know. What's that to you? Beautiful beings. Owning our story and loving ourselves through that process is the bravest thing we'll ever do. Brene Brown. I just saw the meme for that just yesterday. Let me think of this card. What is a negative narrative you tell about yourself? Take a breath. And let it go. I weren't let go, let go. That's a 12, which makes a 3. And that's that self-expression. Okay, what is that negative narrative you tell to or about yourself, right? Especially the ones that we tell to ourselves. Because these brains, right, that subconscious, whatever, it just believes whatever you tell it. It goes, oh, okay. Well, okay. Well, oh, okay. So what are you telling it? It's beautiful. It's worthy. Belongs here. It's amazing. I love you. Do you say that? You ever look in the mirror and say, I love you? If you can't say it to the adult you see, maybe you can look deeper to that little child within. Say, I love you. Oh, I don't know. What does all that say to you, beautiful beings? And that's something too, that low self-esteem, like driving through life with your handbrakes on. I heard that low self-esteem is also a form of vanity because you're always concerned about what everybody's thinking about you. That's something, when I'd learned that I was like, wow, like I kept myself down because I didn't want to be conceited and vain, didn't want my head to swell too much. I want to be able to fit through the doors. But then when I heard that, I'm like, wow, there's more reason to love myself. Because we come from that original source. We were created. We are creative beings. We were made. The likeness and image of our Creator. What is that for you, beautiful beings? Oh, they came together. So that's what we're going to do. And, oh, I know, I just hit him down. There was somebody that was popping up there, and I just smacked his head down. I don't even know what it was. But Eagle is here. That's the East Shield. That's the illumination and the clarity. Because the sunrise in the east, sunset in the west. Sunrise in the east, sunset in the west. Here's the kids' show. All right, and that's how it helped me to remember. Anyway, so we have this East Shield here, that illumination and clarity. That comes when we get into that stillness. When we're loving ourselves, when we take that time ourselves, when we're owning our story, right? And we take that and we see that love is the only answer, because that little was just trying to survive. Why do we kill off the old parts of ourselves? We want to kill that child? When we think about that, it's a child that got us to adulthood. So survival thing. So why kill that off? Maybe we can help them to feel safe now, so they don't have to feel like they have to keep us alive, right? No, we're fine. We're growing. It's my job to protect you. Look at, there's the original source. Okay, Everything comes from and will return to that. So let's enjoy this time that we have here together. Let's enjoy that person that you are, and have patience with yourself. Have patience. If you can't have patience with that adult you see in the mirror, maybe having patience for that child, for that little, okay? That was doing just what it was taught, right? Being reborn. That little that got rebirth. We're not the little baby bodies, but death and rebirth. Excuse me, say don't spray it, what the news, not the weather. Right? Every day we're born, like every 7 years, all new cells regenerating, all this scientific stuff and whatever, right? But we are not these little babies anymore, but we do not need to kill off. There's that natural dying and rebirth, and it's just part of the natural cycle, like even that breathing, right? Mini death and a mini rebirth when we breathe in. That's the life. Air is our life force, right? And we are made. We're seeking and finding who we are, who our Creator made us to be. That's our purpose here. Don't you see? You be you and I be me. Fully, wholly, and completely. Because that's what this world needs. Beautiful beings. Us to be our original selves. Right? Not just carbon copies. Otherwise, God wouldn't have made so many different kinds of beings out there. Oh, no. What is up for you? Right? And what are we weaving into these things here? Right? Some part of the story of spiders is making that web, and it's trying to repair a little tear where one of the mules escaped. But as it's focused on that, what's it's trying to... They're not seeing the bigger morsel that caught in the web, the bigger, juicier morsel. So sometimes we just focus on these little losses, whatever you want to call them. It's not to compare. Sometimes we're so focused on what we've lost that we don't see all this beautiful stuff that's coming in. Oh no. What is that for you, beautiful beings? What is a negative narrative you tell about yourself or to yourself? You got nothing to do here, that, oh my goodness, you know, this is a curse, that whatever. This must be a test, we're being punished. I don't know. What is that for you? Because again, that little inside's gonna hear that. It's gonna believe that. So what are you sharing with that little? If you can't look at that adult in the mirror and say those beautiful words to that adult, look at that little child in you. Because that child is still there. And it always will be. We don't want to kill that child. We want that child to feel safe. Safe with us now. Oh no. What's that all say to you, beautiful beings? Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know it, this world needs you. Just to be you. Fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad you're here. And I'm so glad that you choose to stay. Every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful, blessed day. I love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you, thank you.